I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This is what we are about. We plant the seeds that one day will grow. We water seeds already planted, knowing that they hold future promise. We lay foundations that need further development. We provide yeast that produces effects beyond our capabilities. We cannot do everything, and there's a sense of liberation in realizing that. This enables us to do something and to do it very well. It may be incomplete, but it is a beginning, a step along the way, an opportunity for God's grace to enter and do the rest. We may never see the end results, but that is the difference between the master builder and the worker. We are the workers, not master builders, ministers, not messiahs. We are prophets of a future, not our own.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, staff, Board of School Directors, parents, family members, and friends, and welcome to the 118th Commencement at Forest City Regional High School. I'm Peter Jordan, Principal of Forest City Regional High School, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to tonight's commencement ceremony. We are very excited you are here to share in the celebration of accomplishments and unique qualities of the 55 distinguished members of the class of 2016. To the Board of School Directors and Superintendent Dr. Aquilina, we applaud you for your constant leadership, support, and dedication that have all played a necessary role in the development and education of the men and women of the class of 2016. To the parents and family members of the graduates, you are these outstanding individuals' first teachers and have guided them to this point in their lives. You should take great pride in this accomplishment as tonight honors your achievements as well as theirs. To the Forest City Regional School District faculty and staff, you have spent countless hours over many, many years to meet the mission statement of our school district, preparing students to be lifelong learners, critical problem solvers, and responsible, productive citizens. Faculty, tonight is a culmination of those years of hard work with these individuals, and we commend all of you for your steadfast commitment to these students' education and the everlasting impact you have had on each of their lives. And finally, to the class of 2016, congratulations. It has been my privilege and honor to be your principal for the past 4 years, and I personally thank you for being the leaders of our student body and setting an unprecedented example for our underclassmen. The class of 2016, you have pushed the mark of expectation and have risen to the Forest City rule of excellence. Our faculty, staff, administration, school board, and student body recognize the impression you have had on our entire school community, and I can assure you it will not be forgotten. Your irreplaceable passion, spirit, and complete commitment to excellence that you have learned at Forest City Regional will be missed throughout our hallways, classrooms, and in our community. But we take great comfort in knowing that that same passion, spirit, and commitment you have learned will reach even farther and touch even more people in and out of our community. On behalf of our entire school community and everyone who has played a role in your life, we sincerely look forward to you honing those skills and finding the great success that you will undoubtedly see in your future endeavors. It is now with immense honor that I introduce to you our first, second, and third ranking members of the class of 2016. First, I would like to introduce Anna Congdon, academic honors graduate and third ranking member of the class of 2016. Anna Congdon is the daughter of Daniel and Kathleen Congdon of Browndale. She resides with her parents and siblings, Cassidy and Danny. Anna is the student council president, senior class secretary, biography editor of the yearbook, captain of the girls basketball team, and Carbondale area track and field team. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, FBLA, CHOPS, the Rotary Club, and the Scholastic team. Next year, Anna will be attending Pennsylvania State University and State College with plans to become a nurse anesthetist. Anna.
Classmates, friends, teachers, parents, we are graduating. Can you believe it? 6 years ago, most of us climbed a few stairs past the big dinosaur to enter into high school. Nervous and anxious we were, to say the least. I decided to busy myself as much as possible with academics, sports, clubs, volunteering, church, family, friends, and daily responsibilities. I studied very hard to get high scores on exams and tried to steer far away from making mistakes. These are what I believed would make me look best for college and make me a better person along the way. In doing so, I realized I was trying to reach perfection because I thought it would lead me to success. But what is success? Success, by definition, is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Nowhere in the definition is perfection mentioned. Attempting to do everything just right, spending hours trying to look just right, finding the perfect lighting to make a selfie just right, are all simply a waste of time. When I was younger, I thought in order to be successful, one needed to be famous, like a movie star, driving fancy cars and living in mansions. But growing up in a middle-class family has taught me otherwise. I look around my home on Browndale Mountain and everything feels just right. My father is an exceptionally smart man as well as a jack of all trades. Each day, he goes to work in order to bring home the bacon. He never minds hard work because it has allowed my mother to be a stay-at-home mom. This has been her favorite job, nurturing and raising the three most well-behaved, always helpful, never a problem, simply wonderful children. To my family, being successful means coming home each evening to a dinner table surrounded with family, smiling faces, and stories to share. Oh, and let's not forget the food. Classmates, success is living life with integrity and turning down peer pressure when it leads you away from your morals. A successful friendship results when you are honest and sincere with one another, when you provide encouragement and support, when you know you've got each other's back. The class of 2016 is filled with bright, passionate, highly motivated students who have the ability to accomplish whatever they set their mind to. Each of you will find your own personal success and a career path that you choose, whether it is as a mechanic, a teacher, beautician, musician, nurse, farmer, business owner, or CEO of a major company. My friends, invest time and energy in the things that you believe in. When you wake up in the morning, seize the day. You don't need to change the world, you only need to make a difference in it. Recently, many of us have been given a lot of recognition in our accomplishments and good deeds. We have won district championships in golf, basketball, and baseball, outranked other schools with our SAT scores, and received awards and scholarships. Upon graduating, we will receive words of praise and attaboys. Achieving this sort of success should never cause our egos to become inflated or our chests to puff out too far. As Father Clark pointed out at the baccalaureate mass
in a very thought-provoking homily, although we'd like to think so, the bigger picture really isn't about us. Or at least it isn't only about us. Instead, it is about us utilizing our accomplishments, knowledge, God-given gifts, and talents by sharing them with those in need. Contrary to what that 5th grade field day participation trophy or sticker on that one physics test says, we're not that special, but we can make the lives of others special. During a commencement speech at Boston University, Larry Lucchino said, "Life is not about warming yourself by the fire. Life is about building the fire. And generosity is the match. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody."
Thank you, Anna. I now introduce to you the salutatorian of the class of 2016, Julia Bailey. Julia resides in Pleasant Mount with her parents and siblings, Kirsten and Ian. Julia is a member of FBLA, Student Council, Envirothon, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, the Yearbook Committee, Spanish Club, CHOPS, the Scholastic Team, and National Honor Society. She is also a member of the soccer team and has been involved in dance from a very young age. Next year, Julia plans to attend Quinnipiac University to become a radiologist assistant.
For those of you who may know me, I am very blunt, honest, and straight to the point. These qualities may not all be positive, but they are the ones that I have acquired during my years at Forest City Regional. Now, I'm not going to go into some sappy story about memories through these hallways or which teachers gave us little giggles here and there. I'm not going to stand here and thank every single person who molded me into who I am today, because honestly, who cares? You, the parents, faculty, staff, family members, and class of 2016 all don't want to listen to me ramble on for 4 minutes telling stories that you can't relate to. I don't even want to listen to myself tell such stories. That is why I'm going to tell you a little advice. Advice? Really, Julia? You're going to try and give people with the same or higher education some advice and expect them to listen? Well, yes, I am. So here it is, simply put. Embrace all selflessness. If high school has taught me anything, it is that some of our first world problems don't even begin to compare to those in third world countries. So stop complaining and start changing. Forget about yourself and help the ones in need. Support, lend, give, smile. Any and all can change. To help you better understand my message of embracing all selflessness, I will be using snippets and ideas from David McGough Jr.'s famous commencement speech given in 2012. Mr. McGough is an English teacher at Wellesley High School in Boston, Massachusetts, and he received his English degree at Yale University. To paraphrase Mr. McAuliffe, we are gathered here this evening to celebrate the commencement of the bright and good-looking class of 2016. But honestly, look at us. Really look. You may see our shiny, smiling faces, but we're all just a bunch of miserable-looking kids wearing unattractive pieces of cloth. These gowns are shapeless and one size fits all. It doesn't matter if he's fat, or she's tall, or he's a model, or she's a gamer, because we all look exactly the same. With the exception of our names, even on our diplomas, they look exactly alike. The same font, same design, and same FCR logo. But all of this is okay, and the way it should be, because none of us are special, and neither are you. You are not exceptional. Despite what your U8 soccer trophy suggests, your glowing 7th grade report card, your boss, or what your loony Aunt Betty says, you are not special. Maybe people's faces light up when you walk through the door, or hundreds of your Twitter followers craze over your every tweet. Or maybe you've been recognized in the Forest City News for your high school accomplishments, your children, or your pet being Pet of the Week. But don't get stuck on the idea that you're special because you had a 3-sentence blurb in the paper. because you're not. Across the country, there are about 3.2 million seniors graduating right now from about 37,000 different high schools. That means 37,000 valedictorians, 340,000 swaggering jocks, and 2,185,967 pairs of Uggs. But we're leaving high school, so consider these numbers. Even if you're 1 in a million on a planet of 6.8 billion, that means there are close to 7,000 people just like you. You could even consider the bigger picture, your planet, which is not the center of its solar system. Your solar system is not the center of its galaxy, and your galaxy is not the center of the universe. Astrophysicists are positive that the universe has no center. Therefore, you cannot be it. For all of you listening to this speech today, I urge you to do whatever you do for no reason other than you love it and believe in its importance. Don't let insignificant factors control your decisions in life. Don't wait for inspiration or passion to find you. Get up, explore, and find it yourself. These things don't just come walking up and knock at your door. Climb to the top of that mountain, not just to plant your flag, but to leave your mark of where you embraced the challenge and enjoyed it. Climb the mountain so you can see the world, not so the world can see you. Because after all, to the world, you are nothing special. Demonstrate free will and independent thought, not only for the satisfactions that they will bring you, but for the good that they will do others, the rest of the 6.8 billion people in this world. Steve Jobs once said, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice." And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Selflessness is the best quality in life, and it can only truly be enjoyed with the understanding that you are not special. Because everyone is. That includes you, me, your mailman, and even your second cousin twice removed. Everybody is valuable and special in their own way. To the class of 2016, thank you for all that you have taught me throughout these past 13 years. I expect great things from each and every one of you. We may not have it all together, and clearly we don't because we are not individually special. But together, we have it all. Together, we create something special. And to everyone else hopefully still listening to this speech, I hope your awareness to strive for selflessness has increased to not only better yourselves, but to better the person sitting next to you too. As told by American film and television actor Bradley Whitford, don't be the passive victim of circumstance. Be the active hero of your own life. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. Neil Albright, the class of 2016 valedictorian, will now address the class. Neil is the son of Carl and Christine Albright and resides in Pleasant Mountain with his parents and brothers Sonny and Blaze. Neil is involved in many activities of Forest City Regional, including cross-country, band, chorus, jazz band, vocal jazz, chamber choir, drama club, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, and the Scholastic team. He is also a member of the National Honor Society. This year, Neil was chosen as Forest City Regional's representative as the Northeast Educational Intermediate Unit Scholar of the Year. Additionally, Neil was selected by the Scranton Times-Tribune as one of the region's scholastic superstars. Next year, Neil will attend Penn State University to major in computer science.
Good evening, class. Tonight we will be analyzing and discussing inspirational phrases and applying them to our lives as students and as individuals. Please take out a fresh sheet of paper and a nice sharp pencil. We will begin as soon as everyone is ready. I don't know if the full meaning of our senior quote has hit everybody here yet. It's the pretty phrase hanging from the ceiling up there. Personally, I think it's a pretty great set of words. It's not too complicated, nothing crazy. 13 words. 5 of them are repeated, and there's the use of antithesis. Thank you, Mrs. Kemmerer. The rhetorical device antithesis is when two opposite ideas are put together in a sentence to achieve a contrasting effect. Another example is JFK's famous ask not what you can do for your what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. Our senior quote is the line, "We may not have it all together, but together we have it all." Okay, let's take a look at the first half. Not that one over there, just this one above me. The truth is, we do not have all the answers. We may be graduating high school multitudes of knowledge above where we started, but there's still so much to learn. We do not have it all together. High school students can be a colossal mess sometimes. It wouldn't be the full high school experience without a little bit of stress. But sometimes we don't make it easier for ourselves. I'm thinking of a very specific 5-syllable word. 15 letters. Any guesses? It's procrastination. Guilty. That's a bit messy. Hair has been pulled out. Lots of coffee and various other caffeinated beverages have been consumed. Stressful tears were shed. Total freakouts and mental breakdowns have indeed occurred. But hey, here we are. We made it. Over the course of high school, life has gone on around us just as it does for everybody. We have been through unspeakable heartache, loss, depressive periods for some of us. Some of us have broken bones, scars, insecurities, and other messes inside our heads. Some of us have messes right on our heads. As individuals, we are far from perfect. Life is messy, and so are we. We make silly mistakes. We hurt each other's feelings, then we apologize. We get uncomfortable now and then. We all have issues. But that's okay. We're all human beings, I think. Regardless, we made it this far. We're here, and our flaws are just as much a part of us as our strengths are. We wouldn't trade our memories of our silly mistakes for anything in the world. Let's move on to the second part of the lesson. There is one more little word in the second half of the phrase that I want to illustrate to everyone here. A little word, but an important one. Together. 8 letters. 3 vowels, 5 consonants. Not this one above me, but that one over there. Alright. For this point in the lesson, I'd like to ask some audience members to stand up for a minute. Don't be shy. You won't be out of your seats for long. I'm almost done, I promise. If you are a part of the faculty and staff of Forest City Regional, whether you're currently a part or were in the past, please stand up. Coaches, tutors, and other mentors, you may rise as well. If you know one of the students here on stage through the community, or have become good friends with them or their families in some other manner, please stand up. Best friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, you can stand now too. Oh, quiet class. If you are connected to one of these students through extended family, be you an aunt, an uncle, or a cousin, please join those standing. Finally, I'd like to ask the proud parents and grandparents who have raised all of these young men and women here to stand up, as well as any of their siblings. The love that is contained inside these walls is overwhelming. If you are standing, your life has become a piece of ours. Your love and your encouragement and your sacrifice, your patience and your kindness and your lessons to us, your laughter with us, your tears with us, and above anything else, your faith in us. Those are what brought us here tonight. There are no words to describe every impact of some form of love that has made us who we are. However, I want to say thank you. On behalf of our whole class, yes, we are a mess. No, we may not have it all together. But together, look around. Together, we have it all. Thank you.
voice? Can you feel the beat of my heart? Listen to the questions I have. Listen to me. It's all very simple to see what we need. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Listen to the sound of my voice. Can you feel the beat of my heart? Listen to the questions I have. Listen to me. You're in the future to help us believe. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Take my hand. Now look in my eyes. Tell me what you see. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. My voice is calling. My voice is calling. Show you the way.
I can't repay the lessons that you taught when I was small, or give you gift for gift the daily treasures I recall. I can't return encouragement in loving words of praise in quite the ways you did for me through all my childhood days. But there is one gift I can give. It's all the love you've earned. For love is what you've always taught, and love is what I learned. Thank you for everything you have done for me. Today, June 10th, 2016, my graduation from high school is for you. This celebration is not for the students or for the faculty, but for the parents who have brought their children to where they are in life today. This occasion is merely a stepping stone in our lives, which you have so kindly placed for us.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time? And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows, only time?
Would Michaela Rutledge please come forward? It is my privilege and honor as valedictorian of the class of 2016 to present you with this mantle. This mantle carries with it rights and responsibilities. The class of 2017, it is your turn to be the model of academic excellence for the underclassmen of Forest City Regional. Congratulations.
On behalf of the class of 2017, I accept this mantle. We will do our best to fulfill the obligations that this mantle symbolizes. Congratulations to you, the class of 2016.
I will now present to you the class of 2016 individually as they walk across stage and receive their diploma from Miss Mary Emmett, President of the Forest City Regional Board of School Directors. Please hold your applause until all members have received their diplomas. Kayla Marie Bebla. Monique Baris. Larissa Marie Gregaitis. Courtney Lee Daniels. Mary Lauren Hall. Julia Ann Bailey. Anna Sophia Congdon. Neil Christopher Albright. Neil's diploma is being presented to him by his mom and board of director, Miss Christine Albright. Jordan Hicks. David Pollock. Alexander Robert O'Neill. Joseph Ambrose Barron. Austin Michael Casper. Shelby Lynn Weber. Sarah Joanne Stevens. Mary Margaret Ann Liggis. Macy Margaret Phillips. Haley Lynn Moyer. Caitlin Nicole Berry. Francesca Ann Stratford. Jerry Allen Babcock. Quinton Antonio Sloan. Samuel Nathan Hoxie. Desmond Lee. Mitchell Clive Blake. Matthew Armistead Taylor. Cheyenne Victoria Vavrchek. Jordan Elizabeth Durante. Kayla Lynn Thomas. Ricky Lynn Renata Sampson. Caitlin Marie Rulis. Selena Marie Shear. Michael Peter Kachura. Jace Christopher Twilley. Clayton Christopher Steckert. Dylan Jacob Odell. Jeffrey J. Galvin. Adam David Kowaleski. Matthew Lee Jr. Hunter Zachary Wallace. Katrina Andreyko. Crystal Raven Akers. Jamie Ann Phillips. Miranda Beth McCartney. Bryn Elizabeth McGovern. Madison Angela Stalker. Tazara Lee Rousseau. Kira Marie Fortner. Jacob Reeder. Brian Coslett. Dominic DeMarco Evans. Alex Brandon Bean. Tyler James Wellfell. Trent Rasdirk. Dr. Aquilina and members of the Board of Education, it is with great honor and pleasure that I certify to you that the members of the class present here this evening have satisfactorily completed all academic requirements established by the Forest City Regional Board of School Directors and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Class of 2016, you may turn your tassels. Congratulations, graduates. I am now privileged to introduce to you Dr. Jessica Aquilina, Superintendent of the Forest City Regional School District, to present this evening's closing remarks.
Good evening. Members of the Board of Education, colleagues in administration, distinguished members of the faculty and staff, class officers, families, friends, and most importantly, graduates of the class of 2016. It is an honor to have the opportunity to offer the concluding remarks for tonight's commencement ceremony. Tonight's commencement culminates many years of dedication and determination by the 55 young adults seated before you this evening. Arriving at this moment is bittersweet for many of us. For the students, it marks the end of this journey and the beginning of another, one I am sure they are anxious to begin. For parents, it marks the true end of your child's career here in Forest City Regional, time that I'm sure has passed much too quickly. For the faculty, staff, and administrators, it means saying goodbye to the many young men and women who are essentially the life of the district, the reason each of us come here daily. Graduates, as I reflected the past few weeks about what advice I could offer to you before you leave us this evening, I realized that some of the best wisdom had already been lurking between the covers of the yearbook for the class of 2016 and in the powerful speeches that we heard from your classmates tonight. Paging through your yearbook was like an invitation into your world. The opportunity to see the many academic events and awards, clubs, sports, and a host of other activities that brought each of you closer together and prepared you well for this evening. Peering deeper into this book, I read the quotes and advice that many of you included with your photo. Collectively, these words convey a strong message focused on achievement, perseverance, and a strong sense of community. One of the messages I gleaned from reading your quotes includes the concept of achievement, something done successfully, typically by effort, courage, or skill. We hope that the lessons you have learned throughout your time here is that with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. As David Pollock stated, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, loving what you do. I can tell you that he is correct. Throughout your lives, you will realize that there is great value in finding work that inspires you, work that motivates you to push yourself harder and to go further than you ever imagined you could. Another powerful theme I saw in the words from these young men and women was perseverance, steadfastness in doing something despite the difficulty or delay in achieving success. As you move forward in your journey tonight to post-secondary education, the military, or the workforce, there will be times when you face challenges, when life doesn't seem so easy. Michael Couture reminded us that there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. The journey ahead of you will undoubtedly have many stairs, and sometimes it may seem as though you will never reach the top. Stay focused on your goals, keep climbing those stairs, and occasionally, if you need to stop and rest, do so. You might actually find the scenery around you awe-inspiring and motivating. That break from the climb may be just what you needed to keep going. The challenges that you will face will be similar to those described by our valedictorian tonight. As Neil stated, you will undoubtedly experience heartache, loss, stress, and discomfort. During these difficult times, it will be important for you to remember Jace Twilley's message to never give up and never back down, or Caitlin Rulis's reminder that great things never come from comfort zones. Finally, and probably one of the most endearing concepts that I drew from my first year here in the Forest City Regional School District is our strong sense of community and acceptance. Foresters work together and give back to those who are less fortunate and those in need. We accept each other for who we are, and as Anna Congdon stated, we provide encouragement and support one another. Instilled in each of you is a strong sense of the importance of lending a helping hand or giving to those in need. Julia Bailey reminded us of the importance of doing for others. She asked us to embrace selflessness, to support, lend, give, smile. I, too, challenge you to continue your commitment to doing for others, for this commitment will help you to deepen your impact on our local community, and for those of you whose path will take you away from home, community service provides you with a network to meet new people and make a difference in your new community. I wish I could mention all of the quotes, as each one has a piece of advice for the reader. As you page through your yearbook during the next few weeks or years, don't only look at the photos. Look and read the advice your brilliant classmates have shared with you, so you will never forget how truly special each member of your graduating class truly is. Graduates, live your life to the fullest each day. Take advantage of all this wonderful world has to offer you, and always remember, as Kira Fortner so eloquently stated, you get to decide the legacy that you leave. Class of 2016, you have left a great legacy here. The remainder of your story is yours to write. I ask each of you to remember that wherever your adventure takes you, FCR will always be home to you. As Courtney Daniels and Larissa Grigaitis remind us, we'll come to each other because no matter where this crazy world takes us, nothing will ever change. As we depart tonight and congratulate you and remind you, in the words of Adam Kovaleski, once a Forester, always a Forester. Congratulations, class of 2016. You did it!
Cherished by thy students ever, every street shall throng. Round our hearts, dear alma mater, we'll always sing this song. With the chorus speeded onward, louder praises tell. Hail to thee, our alma mater, for a city hail. Backwards never is our watchword, conquer and prevail. We'll go forth to add new glories, we'll try ne'er to fail. With the chorus speeded onward, louder praises tell. Hail to thee, our alma mater, for a city hail.
That's it!
Hooray!
That's it!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Don't merely expect to find or to believe that life is worthwhile. Make it worthwhile. Don't merely see life whole. Make it whole. Not knowing which should come first, to improve oneself or to improve the world, we end up doing neither. Actually, the only way to improve the world is by improving oneself, and the only way to improve oneself is by improving the world.
Here we are on top of the stars. us. Never thought we'd ever get this far. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. Here we are, this is a time, like a dream coming to life. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. In moments like this. I try to take a breath, thoughts racing through my head. I try to capture it, but a picture can't hold what a heart is feeling.